Have a relationship with Him. One of the first things that must be achieved or must happen before you meet the right person is that God wants you to have a relationship with Him. This is the first relationship you must have. Build a relationship with Him. When you have a perfect relationship with God, you would have a perfect love relationship. We are God's bride, and when we learn to relate with God, when we eventually meet our love partner, we would have a lovely relationship and home. Find the pathway to the heart of God. Have a mutual relationship with Him, learn and know how He speaks and communicates with you. Know when He wants you to speak and sense when He wants you to be quiet and listen. Know what He is saying at every moment. Know how to table your matters to Him and what He has to say about them. Be patient and wait on Him. Learn how to do things with Him. Learn what it takes to remain aligned and connected to Him. You must develop a high sense of accuracy with Him. No assumption or guesswork. Be truly connected, be on the go, and mission with Him. Learn how to keep and walk in His presence. God is the perfect tutor, and for you to have it right, you must learn it well from Him. Seek for deep experience. Walk in relationship with Him, and not a superficial experience. Go for Him genuinely. Camp with Him, abide in Him, and you would surely understand Him more. There is nothing you seek that can't be found in Him, and when you have learned and assessed this, it would be easy for you to be focused and enjoy your partner, as everything you need is in your partner. Start a relationship with your owner. Build a relationship with your owner and maker. Get walking and working with and for your owner and maker. This is the first thing to do. It is a call into a relationship. God first had a relationship with Adam before He gave Adam what to do, and later gave him a wife and continued to fellowship with them. It begins with you and Him together before any other thing. Discover your purpose. When you have established a relationship with God, it is then time to navigate and discover your life assignment. This is found in Him. You cannot know your life assignment, vision, or purpose if you don't have a personal connection with Him. You aren't here on earth to just pass time and have marry, then die. You are here on an assignment. You are here on a purpose. You were sent from heaven as an envoy to heaven, and you must represent what you came for. Imagine a footballer of a national team, instead of going to play the match he or she came for, then decide to be selling in the market, or a soldier that has gone for battle, now taking a stop to do market or work. You may be successful, but you didn't represent what you were sent to do. You might make a happy life, but in the wrong thing and in the wrong way. You would have no reward or recognition for that. Someone has been appointed and mandated for that. You have your separate assignment. You have your duty, and that is what you must seek out to find. That is what you must learn and take the step to go into. Just imagine if Jesus had gone into carpentry with his earthly father Joseph. That destiny would have been lost, and we won't have had salvation today. Get to the business of discovering and knowing your purpose. That is why it is important to have a relationship with Him first. When you have a relationship with Him, you would be tested and sent forth into achieving that purpose. This is what God wants, and this is what would make Him happy. Everybody has a special assignment. You have a kingdom business, and if you haven't been able to discover your kingdom assignment, you have no business going into a relationship with someone. Wait until your purpose has been discovered, and you have taken the step to fulfill that purpose. This is what life is all about, and not an empty living or life of pleasure and cruise. You were made for a purpose. You are a special breed, a solution to a problem in this generation. Find God and discover what problem He has sent you on earth to be a solution and answer to first before marriage or relationship. Beyond the assignment. Beyond the assignment and task that God has given you. The mistake of Saul was that he left the assignment that God gave him and began to chase after David. You got someone you love is a favor from God, and how do you get that favor from Him? Beyond the assignment. A lot of people would discover the assignment but would not be found doing the assignment. It is not enough to know what your purpose is all about. You need to also get busy on the purpose. God called David a shepherd. It was a process. It was when God saw his heart and dedication to being a shepherd of sheep and cattle that God qualified and promoted him to be a shepherd after his people. Moses knew he was a deliverer, but was doing it the wrong way. God had to take him out to learn how to do it the right way. You cannot afford to be casual about it. It is a heavy burden before God, and when you don't get it right and work in it, you would not be able to have a successful home. Find God and find your purpose, and find yourself working on that purpose. Then God can look upon you and reward you with a faithful partner who you would continue to do business with. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. There can be no reward or favor from someone you haven't pleased. Or how do you please someone? Doing what the person likes or cherish. Get down to your assignment and what he wants, and you are closer to meeting the right one. Know what you want in life. Everybody is good, but not everyone is good for you. What might be bad or harmful to you is what would be good and beneficial to another person. You must know what you want for yourself in life, and this is better when you have taken these steps and these points steady and in other. Find God. Know what your purpose is. Get working on your purpose, and you would be able to determine what is good and best for you in life. It helps you work on that path. You are not casual about the things of life again. You know whose stop and limited time is, and you are on the assignment of getting these things to happen, and in turn, doing what you want for your life. Knowing what you want for life would place you better in knowing who your life partner is and who you can go into a relationship with. It would help you see a person better and know who can fit into what you have been called into and who you want. God cannot call you into teaching the nations, moving from one place to another, and you begin to appreciate or cherish someone that is into modeling or have plans to love with someone they can build an empire with. When you have purpose and working on that purpose, you would be better placed to know what you want in life and who can value that and has that also. Be on course with them, and you would know what you want in life, and you would know what and who is good to find access and space to your life. Have the means to care and provide for your family. You must have the means to care and cater for the proposed life and the family you want. You cannot bring someone when you aren't standing yet, or expect God to send someone your way when you are struggling or barely surviving. As much as He is God and everything is possible with faith, you must have a living faith. Value is created and achieved when you are on purpose. That is what would sustain you, and you can cater and care for your family. God is a God of principle. He loves His children and would not want them to go hungry or look dejected and battered. When He was leading the children of Israel out of Egypt, He made provision for them. He made sure there would be food for them, manna. He made sure there would be water and drink and also meat. When you don't have earnings or a means of survival, or what brings wealth and resources to your home, keep waiting until it happens. That is why God gives skills so that you can have something to live and feed on. There is always a provision in the assignment. If you are on the right assignment, it would come without struggle. Find God, have a relationship with Him, find your purpose, get on working and living in that purpose. Know what you want in life and have the means to care and provide for what you want and the family you want. God would make it happen when you have all these things.